What is porn addiction? According to Google, porn addiction is a compulsive behavior characterized by an inability to control urges to view pornography, leading to negative consequences in daily life, relationships, and mental health. See, that's partially correct. However, I would highly disagree with few points, especially the modernized version of pornography and porn addiction. See, most people, when they hear porn addiction, the first thing they think about is this so-called devil that is controlling them, especially if you're a Christian, bro. Like, if you're a Christian or a religious person, you, my friend, cope so much at times. And I'm not here to bully you, I'm not here to point any fingers at anybody, but I am here to tell you the truth. You see, most people have this perception that porn addiction is just some devil that came from the world, from higher ups, to torture you, and that's it. There is no apparent use of porn. Well, I would highly disagree there because I saw it myself, I experienced it myself firsthand, and the abilities I've gotten, the improvements I've gotten simply by watching porn and indulging into it is simply insane. Now, this may sound controversial to you. You may think, why? What? This guy tells me to watch porn, meanwhile everyone else doesn't? Well, I'm not telling you that. What I'm telling you is, pay close attention. What I'm telling you is this. When you struggle with a behavioral addiction in your life, such as pornography, video games, whatever it may be, you, my friend, struggle with it not because you are addicted to it in any specific way. You struggle with it because your life is shit. So if you take depression, for example, most people nowadays believe in depression. I don't know, that's your choice. Let's say you do believe in depression. Most people blame their depression for basically their lives. They see their lives, it's shit. Oh, my life is shit, it must be because I'm depressed. No, it's not. You are depressed because your life is shit. It's the other way around. And it makes a huge difference because in the first example, when you think that your life is shit because you're depressed, you blame external consequences upon depression and not upon yourself. Thus, you lose the control you have, the only control you have to quit anything, to change anything about your life. But in the second category, in the second identity, if you say to yourself, I am depressed because my life is shit, now you have a choice. Okay, your life is shit. Oh shit, man. That's why you're depressed. Maybe you should do something about it, forehead, and you do something. You go to the gym, you go start a business, you do anything at all. And boom, suddenly you're not depressed anymore. Suddenly you have a girlfriend, suddenly you go to the gym, you're jacked as fuck, you make money online. Why would you be depressed? Like, why would you be? It makes no sense. So most people, when they look at a behavioral addiction, such as pornography, they think it's bad. Oh my fucking god, bro, my life is shit because I watch porn. No, you watch porn because your life is fucking shit. Do you get the difference? This is the main difference. Because for a normal drug, let's say meth, alcohol, nicotine, you can take snooze, you can take pills, you can take antidepressants, you can take all of that if you want. However, there is one thing about porn and video games which makes them different, especially porn. You cannot take anything to cure them. You cannot take anything to fix your porn addiction. Because here is the deal. While nicotine is a substance on itself, you have to smoke it, you have to take it through your mouth, you have to do it whatever you want for it to go to your brain and stimulate you. That's a substance on its own. When it comes down to porn addiction, think of it this way. You have one currency that allows you to be happy inside this world, and it's called dopamine. And that dopamine must be scarcely and wisely used inside your world. And that thing is omnipresent for you to function as a human being. You use it to move your hands, your fingers, to function as a human being, to wake up, to feel happiness, to feel joy, to feel stress, etc., etc. You use it for everything. Dopamine is basically you can imagine it as the oil for the car, and you are the car, and that's the oil. So dopamine attacks the main driver behind you, behind your entire biology and psychology, dopamine. So when that gets attacked, suddenly you can't take a pill, can you? You can't take more dopamine, can you? Because whatever you do, you're just gonna indulge more and more into jerking off. So, what's the way then to fix this? I'm speaking from my personal experience and the experience of the people I have helped. The main reason why you can't quit is because you currently aren't proud of who you are. So the way you fix this is by fixing your life first. You see, when you start going to the gym, when you get forced by porn to go outside and speak to girls, when you get forced by porn to read books because you're fucking stupid, when you get forced by porn to do all of these great activities, including meditation, including gratitude journaling, including all of these delayed gratification activities, that is the moment that porn loses more and more power. So here is something that I want you to internalize forever. If you currently struggle with porn, that isn't a curse. It's actually a blessing in disguise. See, when people see porn, as I mentioned already, they see a parasite. And I used to see the same thing. However, when you go on this journey of self-improvement, of self-discovery, of self-development, you will slowly discover that, you know what, bro? Life isn't so bad. Life can be actually good. You go make money, you go speak to girls, you go get jacked in the gym, and suddenly you get the respect, you have the girls, you can travel the world, you can do all these things, you can be great. But there is something missing here. Where is porn? What happened to it? Because you literally forget that you've even done it before. And that's what happened to me. Each time I got the urge to jerk off to my imagination or porn or whatever, bro, I would just use it as a cue to do more push-ups. And by the end of the summer, I got fucking jacked, bro. So that's what porn is. And then when I closed my eyes, I just saw this. I didn't saw it, bro. I would be lying if I tell you that I actually saw this. But the thing is, when you close your eyes, you can imagine this. You can visualize this. You can imagine this parasite, demon, whatever you may call it. Fucking, I don't know, Jotaro from some anime you watched. You can imagine this guy or person or whatever you imagine. Label it porn. And imagine it smiling at you after you have started this journey. And just saying to you, well fucking done, bro. I showed you the light. Now please just move on forward. I don't want you to be with me anymore. You have goals to accomplish. That is what porn is, bro. It's a teacher that you must listen to, but a teacher that is very easily misunderstood. How do you feel about porn now? I'm curious. Write that in the comments. I would genuinely like to know if this video changed your perspective. I'm gonna upload this, by the way, unedited as shit. I'm gonna upload it literally as this. I'm just gonna cut the first few seconds so that it's actually an intro. So give me your insights, tell me what you've learned, and let's see if you're gonna make the change or not.